So, hi to whoever found this file for whatever reason. It's the 28th of October of 2020, and I just turned on the microphone to think out loud, basically. It is almost midnight. I am very sleep deprived, which might explain why I'm recording this in the first place. I should really be sleeping, but whatever. I've been just thinking for the last few days because right now I'm in the 42 scene, the coding challenge, and I've been daily vlogging it, and I've been loving it and hating it at the same time, I guess, because it feels really good to be doing something that I'm gonna publish, but at the same time, it's sometimes just a pain in the ass, straight up pain in the ass. I don't want to do it. But I feel good forcing myself from doing it, and I feel good every time I turn off the camera and realize that I've actually done something, which is something that happens normally with me, I guess. I've always loved creating stuff, from random constructions with trash I found around my house to then I think my first creative love was photography, then Photoshop, then design, then whatever this is. And lately for about a year, I'd say, I've been liking the idea of sharing my thoughts on random things. I'm not an expert or anything. I'm just living my life and thinking about things and how they work and how they don't work and how they should work sometimes. Um, and it is pretty much it. I like to do a lot of stuff, and I like to share it. Because it's not the act of sharing it that I like, because that involves technical problems. That involves taking the time to publish. That involves things that I'm not creating essentially. But what I like about sharing it is that I get feedback, and that I get feedback from people that are not physically around me. Because this is something I've written actually I think 2 days ago, and I thought while I was meeting a new person, and I never met anyone with that kind of occupation or that kind of lifestyle, and I was like, whoa, this actually exists. And then I just thought about how constrained our views of the world are in terms of the short circle of people we meet. Because like, how many people do we meet through a lifetime? It's an insanely small circle of people. Maybe we meet like a thousand, a thousand people. What's a thousand people in a world with 7 billion? It's literally nothing, and our views of the world are totally shaped by the people we meet. And I've been just thinking about this and going back to why I like to publish. I like to publish because I get feedback from people that are not physically around me, as I said before, and I get different takes. Of course, that publishing things online, you get a lot of bad takes and you get a lot of shit and people talking about you and whatever. But ultimately, if you get a good enough audience, you're gonna get really good things from them. And the more people you know, the better. And the better people you know, the better. Essentially. It's not, quantity is not necessarily quality, obviously. Um, but yeah, if you know a lot of people, the chances of you knowing people that matter are greater, or increased at least. Um, and I've been thinking about this because, as I've said, I'm doing the daily vlog thing, but I'm only gonna publish it in a month, because right now I just don't have the time to edit videos every day and publish them. And believe me, this is not an excuse. I just need to sleep a bit. Um, and I kind of don't want to stop. I kind of want to keep doing something and keep publishing. But again, I don't want to do daily vlogs. That's not my thing. I like just turn on the microphone and speak just like I'm doing now. But then I don't know if I want to speak in Portuguese or I want to speak in English. I've thought about reading books, so reading books to a microphone and just commenting on it. Maybe that would be interesting. I've thought about doing videos about photography, but then what always happens is that I get lost in technical issues. I get lost in how many views that have. I get lost in and on choice. I basically have choice paralysis because there are so many different things I can do, and I never do anything. That's the bottom line. I never do anything. So this is essentially me starting to do something. I was just in the bathroom and I was thinking about doing videos, and then I was like, heck, I have a microphone in my bedroom. Why don't I just turn it on and record something? And for me not to get lost in technical issues, this is not gonna have video, or if it has, it's only a black screen. I'm gonna upload it before going to sleep today, and I'm not gonna like publicize it anywhere. It's just up there. Whoever sees it, sees it. It's fine. Uh, and this is me essentially saying that I want to be creating more. I want to be doing more. I don't know what I want to be doing, but I'll try my best to have an idea and just do it. Whatever. I think we feel too strictly constrained on the internet. Like, we do a YouTube channel and then we're like, oh, this doesn't fit my content style. So if I do video, for example, if I chose to do videos about photography, then I would feel intimidated to do videos like this, just talking on a black screen. But why? My question is why, and that's mostly why I've come to enjoy Twitter so much, because it's at least the freest platform I know, and I explore the widest variety of angles. And maybe I want to build a YouTube channel or a podcast, or maybe all of them, or maybe just one, where I can explore everything. If today I want to read a book in front of a camera, that's what I'm gonna do. If today I want to talk about photography, that's what I'm gonna do. If the next day I'm gonna, I don't know, film a daily vlog, that's what I'm gonna do. If the next day it's makeup, it's makeup. I don't actually do makeup, but you get the point. Yeah, that's it. Is it gonna be interesting for everyone to watch? Probably not. Is it gonna have a lot of views? I don't know. But then I'm also a big believer that quality comes from quantity. And if I'm not really producing anything, there's no way I'm gonna find out what I actually like to do for an extended period of time, and what I actually enjoy doing it. Because that's, at least for me, that's the biggest thing, or the most important part of it. So for example, I'm now gonna publish this on my channel, and then a month from now I'm gonna publish like 30 videos in Portuguese. People are gonna be confused when they see this, probably, if they ever click on it. But I mean, who cares? This is your warning. Consider this your warning. It's gonna be random. This is a place for experimentation. This is, and I kind of like the fact that I'm calling everything now my name, or at least my domain, which is joseg.pt, because then it gets a personal feeling. I want everything to have a personal feeling, because people are not brands. Brands are boring, mostly, and people are not brands. We have many layers. We're like onions. We smell. No, we have many layers, and of course, your favorite YouTuber that talks about sneakers doesn't think about sneakers the whole time. He likes many things, so why shouldn't he be allowed to do videos about other things? It's bad for monetization, sure. I don't want to make money out of this, or at least that's not my point. If I make money, yay. If I don't, meh. What else did I want to explore more? Maybe this is it for now. It's just a call of attention for my own to actually do it and not be afraid of. It's not even being afraid of the comments, or being afraid of starting something and failing. I'm not that afraid of that. Is that I wanted. I mean, maybe it's the fear of failing. I do suffer from that. But it was more the fear of doing something and not knowing what to do with it, and then it turning into an obligation. That's why I'm doing this on such a, or I will do this on such a random way. If I want to read a book tomorrow, I will, and I'll record it. And everything's gonna be rough. I want everything to feel personal. It's basically a one-on-one thing, with both of those two ones being me. And whoever wants to see it, sees it. And I want to get feedback from it. And I don't mean feedback of like, oh, example, if I'm reading a book in front of a mic and telling my thoughts on it. I don't want feedback in the terms of, oh, this video was really good. I want you to talk about the topic of the book and give me further inputs on it. I want to hear your opinion on it. I wanna explore topics. The videos themselves are not the topic. I don't want the videos themselves to be the reason to talk. I don't want the tweets to be the tweets. Those are just a medium of communication. I want to communicate. Okay? I want to communicate. I want people to communicate with me, and I want to get ideas across. This is all about getting ideas across, back and forth, back and forth. The videos, the tweets, the podcasts, anyhow, they're just a medium, and I could not care less about the medium. Which sounds strange for someone that does editing and photography and video for a hobby and design. Okay, this is weird. Maybe I do care a little about the medium, of course, but I should care less. I should care less, because the important part here are the thoughts, and the ideas, and the fact that I can better communicate. Yeah, that's another thing. The goal of this is not to become a YouTuber. The goal of this is not to become a podcaster. The goal of this is not to become anything. Or the goal of it is to become a better person. Because I've been with this thing of starting to code. I've been asking myself, do I want to become a programmer? And the obvious answer is no. I've been studying design for a long time. I like design way more than I like code. But then, do I want to become a designer? And the answer is also no. I want to do design? Yes. Maybe I want to code a little? Yes. But those are just tools in my toolbox of a human being. So design, for example, helps me gain empathy for people. Design helps me, I don't know, be more resourceful. And code will be just like that. Yeah. As just like the YouTube videos, they're just the medium to an end. To do something, to communicate, to be someone. And I've also been noticing with a lot of people, like the act of social. I talk about a lot about meeting new people, and that's something that doesn't come as natural to me. I have to make a esforço. Well, what's the word for esforço? I don't know. Whatever. I have to force myself to do it, to meet new people or to engage in new conversations. Not something that comes natural. And I've been observing people to whom that comes naturally, and it's fascinating. It's fascinating, and I've had this thought earlier before, which is like execution is the only thing that matters in socializing. Your perception of it in and of itself is worthless, because you can know as much as you want about communication, and you can perceive your communication as much as you want and think about it, but it's the act of communicating that matters. Because I have some friends, or I know some people that are exceptional communicators and exceptional at making friends and meeting new people, and they couldn't be less aware of what communication is. I consider myself way more aware of what communication is than those people. Maybe I'm wrong, but at least I think more about it. But then I'm worse at execution, and execution is the only thing that matters, so they're better at communicating, even though they're less aware of it. Which is kind of a cool concept. But I mean, at least being aware of it will be a way to make it better, I guess. Honestly, I have no idea how to end this. So, I guess those were just my thoughts on the 28th of October of 2020 at midnight. See you somewhere in some platform doing some random thing. And I'm also not gonna ask anyone to, or at least for now, I don't know. Today I'm not gonna ask anyone to follow me or whatever. This is just my thoughts on things. Yeah, I like that. My thoughts on things. See ya.